400 heavy metal old school drag racers and thousands of die-hard fans join together for a flat-out supercharged celebration of speed.
Let's see some burnouts!
To see who will win $10,000 on Pinks All Out.
Show me the money.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna run it all out. Ain't no other way.
Ready to rock and roll and go all out.
Where gold and glory can be won with a drop of Rich's arms.
When I win Pinks All Out, I'm living the dream.
I'm gonna see my truck win. We're doing this one for the 10 grand.
And the action off the track is just as wild as it is on.
I just love the adrenaline of seeing them race, man, you know. Just seeing them getting down and dirty.
Why do I like Pinks? For all the smoke and all the fast cars. Pinks all out, baby!
So get in, buckle up, and hang on for this e-ticket ride.
This show allows us to bring these cars out here and have some fun without worrying about the cops behind us.
For Pinks All Outtakes is on.
We have a real good time out here.
Fast cars and rock and roll.
Everything's bigger and faster in Texas. Welcome to San Antonio Raceway.
Here to watch Pinks. Seen it on TV 100 times, and now I get to see it live.
I've always wanted to be on TV and actually show people what I can do with my vehicle.
It's big to have Pinks here in San Antonio.
Here in Texas, we do everything big.
That's just how it is in Texas. Really good.
You're gonna see the best event y'all guys have ever put on before. The racers are going to do the Texas two-step all-out style.
I'm going to give these San Antonio people a good run. I'm glad I'm finally able to be a part of it after a 4-year build-up. We're just excited y'all are here and you came to Texas.
Okay, San Antonio, let's go racing.
Pinks all out, baby, all out.
I'm gonna run all out, 'cause that's all she does is all out.
One rule only. Run your car all out.
We're going to tear those kids up.
All out. All it'll do.
I'll tell you what, that guy ran all out. There's no doubt about that. That's what we want to see.
All out. Wide open.
All the way out the back door.
Are you getting your money's worth out there? Are you seeing these cars run all out?
I'm always all out. Drive it like you stole it.
The Falcons are flying high at Pinks All Out.
I've had 7 or 8 of these cars similar to this through from high school, my very first car, through the bending them up, crashing them. I had never had a 69 that had the square tail lights. All the others were 66, 67 with round tail lights, so that's why I chose it, so it'd be like my first car.
Oh, here comes the Falcons. Falcons getting it. Come on.
Right there on that pass, we ran an 898. That's the fastest it's ever gone. Everybody that sees it likes it. At first, we brought it out in primer, and primer spots, looked like a leopard. You know, it was ugly. People still loved it because it was different. I wanted to run it because of the popularity of the show. I figured you guys would like this car. You know, I've watched several of the shows, and it just seemed like it'd be a fun event.
Yeah, it's a dog's life here at Pinks All Out.
This is a 1991 Oldsmobile Cutlass Jet Funny car. It produced about 6,500 pounds of thrust, which equivalates to about 6,000 horsepower. I immediately hit the fuel and push the fire button, which lights it. It sets me back in the seat, and about maybe half track, I start to get a little blurry, but then about that time, I know to pull the chutes. I can't say enough about what Pinks is doing for drag racing as a whole. It's more for the guys that just do it, you know, in their garage during the week, and they can come out to the track and compete with everyone else.
got some work cut out for them to get past me.
We're making about 2,000 horsepower, but we're still doing it on stock suspension and on a tire that's only 10.5 inches wide. Where most of the cars that make that kind of power run on, 12-inch wide tires.
Folks, this is a Pinks mobile on the left-hand lane, I'll tell you that right now.
I built them for my sons back in the 70s, keep them out of trouble. These cars I found in a wash. They were actually used to keep the wash from running out during the monsoon season, from washing it away. One of them's a 33 Plymouth Coupe, the other one's a 34 Plymouth Coupe. These are just so much different. They're proud of tractor. People really like them. The young kids, they think they're cool.
Dennis Ward, that beautiful 33 Coupe. I love that 33 Coupe. Very quick arm drop, and look at that. Neck and neck. Wait for it, watch for it. Who's gonna get it? I don't know.
Oh! Nice. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. He's going for the wheelie money.
They're gonna see lots of air from me tonight.
Ride the bumper 200 foot again.
I think these cars got some work cut out for them to get past me.
How many of you people think the driver in the Z car is the winner? Come on now, make some noise. Returning for his second helping of Pink's All Out event is Teo Russo and his wicked fast Chevy Vega. Teo was runner-up at Pink's All Out in Las Vegas.
Go there, you don't think you're gonna get picked, and then when you hear your number called, it was a good feeling. We had a lot of fun out there. The car, when we brought it out, was the first time it was on the track, quarter-mile track. So we were kind of hit and miss. But we're ready now. The car's dialed in now, and it's running quicker than it was there. What Pinks does is it puts you evenly matched with somebody else, and the racing comes down to the driver. And I think that's why people come. I want another shot at it. I want to try and redeem myself and see if we can try it again, get in the program again.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm kind of bored. Can y'all put me to work?
Yes, we can.
Can I help you, sir? Take it to Oh, it'd be $10.
I feel like you've done this before.
I have. I work at McDonald's. Is this yours? All right, it's gonna be a good one.
He's talking instead of making funnel cakes.
All right, she's a little hot, so be careful.
There you go.
Oh, hold on.
Although he dropped a paper towels and grease, but he got to it anyway.
You gotta wait in the line way over there and come around. What's the chance of you getting waited on by Nate? I mean, come on, they made the line where it's wild. Smells good too.
Folks, if you want a funnel cake, you're gonna have to wait for Nate.
He needs to be as fast as he is on picking them cars to be in the race as he is to make a funnel cake.
You know, at least now I know I got something to fall back on, man, because when this goes south, I'll be back to work.
I see him up there. He's really slow.
Sandbagging. I mean, he's obviously taking his time. Look at this.
It's good.
All right. I don't know what we're going to do about your Dr. Pepper. It might be a little bit.
Okay, where did it come from? Moving.
I'm going to get out of your all's way.
Oh, that's funnel cake action.
Oh, look at that bird eye, baby, yeah. He helped us out with our rubber deficiency, added at least a quarter inch to this track. Usually folks who make some noise when we get a big smoky bird out there. Usually you make a lot of noise. I love it, I love it, I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the fastest meat wagon in San Antonio.
It's an oddball. I mean, it weighs 5,000 pounds, and I think it'd be on Pinks, and here y'all are, and here we are. This motor that's in it right now, it's a Pontiac, and it's the motor that came with the car. It's got power with this big tank. The fastest with nitrous, 2-stage, it went 11:24.
If you are in labor, that is the ambulance you want to be taken to the hospital, and that'll get you there.
Fans love it. Something different. They like the lights on the top. Every time I turn them on, you get a big reaction on that.
So, John, where's the stretcher?
We're thinking about putting one in there, a stretcher in the car. Nobody could come up with one, so we had to do without, I guess.
I've even had hardcore Chevrolet guys come up to me and say, man, I'm a Chevrolet guy, but I'm gonna tell you what, this is a nice looking Mopar.
You come out here the rest of the year, nobody runs like they do out here.
Strong in the red 67 Camaro is Dennis Schrage. He's got a good reason why he's racing all out today.
Primarily, I'm here today doing the Pinks All Out because I'm looking for 30 seconds of national airtime to thank the people who got me through my diagnosis, treatment, and rehab from cancer. Anybody who thinks treatment from cancer is a joke, it's such a, pardon my French. Every week I look forward to coming out racing, and if I didn't get to come racing, I was working at trying to make the car better. No matter how good or bad I felt, I was out trying to make it. That was my focus. I had my last radiation treatment on the 12th of May, and on the 13th of May, I came out and won my race, 45 pounds lighter than I was when I started, and it got me through it. No matter how bad I felt, I had racing, I had my family, and I had my friends. How could you not survive that?
You're a winner, Dennis, and an inspiration to all of us.
I am at Pinks All Out, and I'm running it all out, and it's working fabulous.
Looking out the window, I'm seeing a lot going on in the Midway. Lots and lots and lots of delicious food to choose from.
Texas's barbecue, that's all it's about right there, buddy.
Man, I am so hungry, and that looks so good. Hey, save some of that for me.
We got the games for the kids. It's the carnival games. We got the climbing mountain. They're washing cars down in there. I mean, they got all kinds of tools. They're selling everything down there.
How do I look with this one?
They're styling Pinks and speed swag.
We opened this door 4 hours ago and we haven't stopped since.
And don't forget to pick up something special for the lady in your life who will let you come out here all day for the all-out racing.
Hi.
Outlaw 10-5 car. Crazy.
Coming to the line right now are the outrageous Outlaw 10-5 racer.
We're making about 2,000 horsepower, but we're still doing it on stock suspension and on a tire that's only 10.5 inches wide. But most of the cars that make that kind of power run on, 12-inch wide tires.
Outlaw cars are the best cars on the planet right now.
If you don't get it perfect from the starting line, you're driving it all the way down the track. But if you leave the starting line, even the whole way, it's easy to drive.
The cars are just super fast on a skinny tire.
It's been a 757 at 190 miles an hour.
Some of the craziest racing you'll see is actually in a 10.5-inch outlaw race.
They can be a handful on small tires. It has a tendency to drift around quite a bit.
It's a rush. It is. It is really a rush.
They're running pro stock times or faster.
It's the best feeling in the world, driving 190 miles an hour on that small of a tire, trying to get the car to hook up like that.
A lot of people come out to see those cars because they are just crazy.
It's a hell of a show.
We love Pinks #1.
Love Pinks. It's my favorite show. You come out here the rest of the year, nobody runs like they do out here.
We're here for Pinks.
Just to see all the different styles of cars and see how fast they run.
Rocks!
They show fastest cars, I like it.
Hey, it's fun. It brings everybody out. I have a lot of fun with people you haven't seen in a long time.
Go, San Antonio!
Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. I love Pink.
Monday's our wedding anniversary, so she brought me out here.
He owes me big time. 1 year anniversary next year is at the $1 million ring.
Yeah.
Pinks in Texas, what a two-step.
It's the best show in Texas.
Good start right there by the Nova wagon.
When I bought it, it was something different. That's why I wanted it. You know, I wanted a drag car, but I want something a little different. The 65 Nova wagon, it's running on a small block 427. I think it's around 660 at the crank. You got a power glide transmission. The car runs low tens. Let go of that trans brake and the car just pins you in your seat. Love the show. I watch it every chance I get.
Radio flyer painted on that very cool wagon. Fantastic pass.
If I tried to run the car wide open, it would actually become an airplane before it got to the finish line, and it will actually fly at around 150 miles an hour.
Stick around for more Pinks All Outtakes.
In the right-hand lane, looking real fine in his sharp 69 Camaro, is El Paso's David Knoll.
There's a lot of good racers in El Paso, Texas. We don't have a track, but we travel a lot, and wherever we go, we do pretty well. We did real good. I graduated from high school. I love speed, and I started running as a starter for a local track. And once I was a starter for a local track, I had the bug. I wanted to go drag race. Got a car, hurt the car, went back to starting, got a car, and here we are. We've been racing ever since. Bracket racing is fun, but I want to win Pinks.
We're having a four-car shootout here in San Antonio. The four fastest racers today are going to get it on for 2,600 volts. Let's rock and roll.
Who's your daddy? I won this by running all out on Pinks All Out.
Check out that beautiful Charger. Love the look of that car.
My dad bought this thing brand new in 1970, and then they gave it to me when I was old enough to drive. I've had it ever since. We were doing street racing at the time, and a couple of my friends got killed, and I decided right then to make it an all-out drag car and take it off the street where you should be racing is at the drag strip, not on the street.
He may not be tonight. He might get it done all day long.
I've even had hardcore Chevrolet guys come up to me and say, man, I'm a Chevrolet guy, but I'm going to tell you what, this is a nice-looking Mopar.
I think he ran all out is what I'm saying.
Here's Bob Hall at his Chevy Astro wheel stander. He does race the truck.
The vehicle is actually a 3/4 scale 2002 Chevy Astro van. It has a blown alcohol 540 cubic inch, 1,400 horsepower Chevrolet engine. It runs the whole quarter mile on 2 wheels.
That was good. That was good. People would get out of my way and be doing something like that down the street.
This car, I very rarely ever put to the floor. It'll go way faster than I want to go at my age. If I tried to run the car wide open, it would actually become an airplane before it got to the finish line, and it will actually fly at around 150 miles an hour. I have done this for almost 30 years now, and it's kept me from having to work a 9 to 5. It's a job that I enjoy, and I hope to be able to continue doing it for a while.
I think I can make it to work on time in one of these.
Pinks All Out in San Antonio. That's what this is all about.
Pinks has become the hottest thing in racing, not just drag racing.
Folks, are you appreciating this hot racing action? These guys are running all out for you. We've seen lots of pride, blood, sweat, and tears. This is what Pinks is all about right here.
The crowd's more enthused than any crowd I've ever seen at a national event. It's the largest crowd we've ever had for a one-day event. People are having a great time. It's all because Pinks All Out's here.
I just want to thank all you folks for coming out today. Without you, we cannot do this, so we appreciate every one of you.
Love to have you guys back every year.
San Antonio, you've done yourself proud!
To find out how you can be part of the next exciting Pinks All Out race, just log on to www.speedtv.com, keyword Pinks. We're looking forward to seeing you there.